something that is immoral. As a Muslimah, I'm married, we're blessed with kids. So I don't see any reason why, because I'm participating in politics, I'll just give myself to that ship. Despite there are some pressures that women face that leads to that, which I don't want to go into now. But yet, no matter how and no matter what people say about what I want to achieve or my dreams, I don't give it up just because of hearsay. It's normal. Yeah.
Nice. You're a wife, you're a mother.
Yeah.
Aside politics, you have a job, right?
Yeah.
You're a public health worker.
Yeah.
How do you combine it all?
Like you said, I have been working for a non-governmental organization for the past 14 years, and with that I still participate in politics because using my position and the office I am working in right now, it gives me that chance, that space to become a politician, because I work with youth, I work with women, and in my line of duty, this is something I have always wanted to do. If I want to become a politician, how do I do it? How will I start? Where do I where am I going to? So I look at this thing and say, oh, since my job is part of that, I used to go out for outreach. I have about 600 to 700 youths under my supervision. I have women also. Why wouldn't I use the opportunity to just blend everything together? And my work is not that stressful, not that too time demanding, because my work is like seasonal. So I have some months that I don't go to work because of the kind of project I'm into. So during that period, I use that time for my political career. That is how I combine them.
What about the home front?
Well, as a wife, I need to manage everything. Since this is what I choose, this is the path I choose to follow. Like I said, I'm blessed with 2 kids, so the stress is not much. I have a house help, and I had sisters that will also help in taking care of them. So when I have something doing, they'll be there for me. My husband.
Is there any time Oga has said, you know what, I'm tired of this whole thing, you better quit? Has there been any time that, you know, because obviously there are times that, you know, even as an individual yourself, you get tired of some things when challenges comes and all of that. Was there any time you'll be like, you know what?
Yeah, there are so many times I felt I'm even sick and tired of some things. There are times I felt fed up. There are times Oga will always complain, but you know, it's normal. I now came to realize, since he's not working here, he's not staying in town, what I need to do is to reschedule my activities. When I know he's coming back, for that whole week, I'm going nowhere. You know, you understand? So I will have the time, I'll have his time. But before now, I used to like, please, I'm coming back in the next 10 minutes. Before I'll come back, it's late in the night. So he was like, I'll come and meet him sad, saying, this your politics of a thing. I will stop you from going out. Haba now, sorry. I will know how to handle things next time. So I now became like conscious of his worries, and my kids also at times they used to feel my absence. So I now developed a kind of timetable for myself that I'll follow. Whenever he's around, I don't go out. I'll only go out for maybe like 2 to 3 hours highest in the morning, and come back, spend the rest of the day with him, so that he won't say I will not participate in politics again.
Okay. I see the passion. I see the passion. We have a female aspirant or a female contestant in one after a long time. We had one during the late Aisha, Hajia Aisha, Mama, popularly known as Mama Taraba. And, you know, after the whole thing, the mandate wasn't given to her, you know, and then now we have another Aisha in Yola, Adamawa State, vying for the seat of the governor. There were a lot of controversies, but at the end of the day, she won the case and she's coming forward. What do you think? Do you think we'll have a repeat of Mama Taraba, or do you think this time she would, as a woman?
Not really. In fact, Aisha is one of the people I see in politics as my role model, because she has absorbed so many pressure.
So many.
She has gone through a lot. And I felt this is the time for the government, or to say the male aspirant, to know that a woman can do more. a woman knows each and every problem of her society. She knows better. So I think giving her a chance would be a very good thing. I don't think repeating that of Mama Taraba will be possible. Looking at the situation on ground, she has been taken to court and she won the case at the end of the day. But do you know the issue of traditional belief, religious belief that says a woman cannot govern? That's not right. Some people are like trying to quote that other way around just because there is this gender inequality. If a woman is trying to go for an office that maybe she will maybe outshine, they will be trying to depress her, they will be trying to bring her down using quotes in Quran and quotes in so many places. So but I think for her, she's giving us a kind of motivation.
Absolutely.
She's a kind of role model that all of us want to copy from.
A female Jagaban.
I'm telling you, because she is showing us a very good example. Like now, I've been saying this. We have so many women in politics in Nigeria. If there will be a forum, though we had one recently, but if there will be a forum for all female in politics that participated or are wanting to participate, that they'll groom, they'll mentor. I think we'll have people like Aisha, more than one in Nigeria.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Absolutely.
So without that, you see, we are not going far. But with her coming, I think she will do better. She will bring the heads of all the female aspirants and candidates together. We are looking up to her as at now. So we just pray that she scales through and that God will guide her, honestly.
There's this perception that usually happens almost every time, that I myself have noticed, like it's election period. A lot of women are participating, a lot of women groups, a lot of women leaders and all of that are participating in the whole election process. And at the end of the day, when a winner emerges, you realize that when a government is established, you see an entirely different set of women in that government. What happens to the women that were used? Even though some of them, sometimes they have argued that some of them are not well educated. What happens to the educated ones amongst them? Why do you always think that? Do you think it's a use and dump thing? Why do you always think that this issue arises?
To tell you the truth, what we are suffering from now in Nigeria is this godfather of it stuff. You find out that after politics, after campaigns, after everything done, when the government have their ways, they will dump some people and bring out those that didn't even know anything about politics. It's just nothing but this godfatherism things. You see, somebody will be in his house sleeping, she will be in her house sleeping, while you people are out there looking for votes, persuading people, campaigning, while they are sleeping, because they felt, if they get the government, maybe it's her brother, maybe it's her father, her uncle, they don't have to stress themselves. The rest of the women are busy doing their work for them. At the end of the day, that's why you see people suffering, those enjoying are different. But with the welcome development we have now, I don't think that will be possible anymore. Even though it might happen, but it will be very rare, because now we are like in a state of operation bring your unit, and if you bring your unit, you get your reward according to what you've done. So I think with this development, it will be less. Yeah, sort of things will be less. Hopefully. Yeah.
The 30-70